Welcome to Tatervision. On this week's episode of Tatervision, we are here at the 9-time race fab facility, home of Roush Race Cars, and the driver of the Mays Electrical Contracting, Dyer's Top Rods, Roach Construction, Flessner Farms, number 9D, the Roberts Rocket Man, Daniel Flessner. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Tater. Thanks for having me on your show, Tater.
Yep. We're going to have a few questions here for Daniel. So, here we go. Where'd you get your number at?
Number came from Bill Elliott back in the day.
Bill Elliott.
D came from my first name, obviously. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville.
How many years you been racing?
Man, I don't know.
A lot. Let's go with that.
6 years? 6 years. 6 years.
And what did you start out in?
My first race car, this goes back in time, was a 1994 Ford Escort station wagon.
The shagging wagon.
The grocery getter. And it was sweet.
World's fastest grocery getter, if you might add.
Best finish was an average of 15th place out of 16. Next question, Tyler. Tater. Sorry, Tater.
Yeah, get it right.
Tater.
Get it right with Tater Price.
Tater Price of what?
I don't know, it just sounded good. Let's go with it. So this year, what are your plans for where you plan on running at most of the time?
Usually on the track, usually a dirt track. Mainly on the high banks of Fairbury Speedway. Travel around a little bit, see what happens. Don't know where we're gonna end up.
Are there any upcoming changes for you in the 2013 season? No. Winning?
Girlfriend's moving into the house, I guess changes. Are you talking racing?
Yeah, of course.
Not sucking. That's gonna be the biggest change, first off.
You plan on winning, huh?
Winning,
Yeah.
yes.
Team Sheen up in this bitch.
Winning,
Drink
yep.
tiger blood all the time. That's what this is.
I don't know if I want to drink tiger blood. I'm not that quite weird, but I wonder if I float your boat, Tater. Tiger blood, that's an exotic beast.
I know. That makes me a beast.
Next question. How many race cars have you owned at one time?
Oh, how many Mustangs have you owned at one time?
When we raced the mini stocks, hell, we had, at one time we had 3 Mustangs and the 1 Escort. So then before we got rid of the Escort, we had the Sports. So at one time we had 5 race cars.
You know, last year was your first year in a late model. What was your favorite race of last year? Like, what was your the thing that you're most proud of?
Favorite race last year had to have been that very first late model special at Fairbury, where it was really dry slick by heat. One of the very few dry slicks at Fairbury, and everybody was on the bottom. Everybody thought it was a bottom side track, and it was me, Shannon Babb, Darren, and Aaron Ricketts Jumbo. And Shannon just left us all, like we were standing still, and I started somewhere in the back end having a qualifying lap. And I stuck to the high side, and everybody was on the bottom just because I was basically trying to figure out everybody's way, because I knew Shannon was coming around. And started making a run on the high side, ended up finishing 3rd and made it into the show, first late model special ever.
With a last corner pass.
Yeah.
The last corner pass on Jumbo.
The only 2
Coming
guys.
up on Darren. Or was it Darren coming up on Jumbo?
Is Derek coming up on Jumbo?
Yeah, past Darren coming up on Jumbo.
Story, what he told you first, you told him to go look at the track and see what they're doing.
Yep. The only 2 guys that night that could pass people on the top was Daniel and Kevin Weaver.
That's a league of extraordinary gentlemen there.
Yeah. So a few of the things I know that are going on, something that was big talk down at the Midwest Speed Expo. Shut up! We're trying to have a interview over here. Stop trying to distract us, god damn it! So one of the things that was a talk out down there at the Midwest Speed Expo was the new UMP rule, that you gotta be have a UMP license to be able to run at a UMP track. Me personally, I think it's a kind of okay, but you know, if anything, I look at it like this. You also get their insurance. Now with me, after everything that happened with the fire, that's a good idea. Because hell, when your insurance stops, local insurance will pick up or vice versa. $100 a year is a really cheap insurance policy, if you ask me. Your thoughts?
Well, was this a rumor or what?
It's true.
It's true. Was it on the internet? Because according to you, Tater, ain't nothing can't be true if it's put on the internet.
No, it was.
It
was on the internet. Sam said it. It's down there. You have to be registered by like what, the first week of May or something.
Really? Well, I think I'm all for it. No problems. I have anything wrong with it. It's it's a good deal. It's insurance. You can never have too much insurance.
No, never.
Safety's number one according to Tater.
Yeah.
You gotta start giving out Carbon X. Need Carbon X. Everybody, safety, safety, safety according to Tater.
Yes.
Gloves aren't for anymore.
No, I gotta wear them. Damn it.
Yes, I'm having a race party February 23rd. Raffle, cash bash kind of raffle, auction, meal, DJ.
We're gonna party till the alcohol runs out.
I have a question for Tater.
Oh God.
How did you get the name Tater?
All right. The first time I can remember Tater, we were all at Jumbo's having a steak cook-off one night, and we got really freaking drunk.
No, not Jumbo.
Oh no. It was like Scott Bull, McKay, Jumbo, Terry Aarons was there, Chuck. I mean, there was probably a good 99 cent, not good enough to be a buck, was there. But for some reason, we ate that, and his wife's mashed potatoes were awesome. And I ate them all night long. With gravy, cheese, broccoli. I think Aaron actually called me every food group that night, but Tater just stuck. He even called me M&M's at one time.
Tater's a food group?
So Daniel, what are your goals for the 2013 season?
Well, Tater, my goals would to be get a feature win. That's probably everybody's goal. Do as best you can is always feature win, but you always set your goals high. Win championships, win. That's all you can do. You work on your car, make sure you got a good maintenance program and tune your car, and you know, just GTR, Jim Tanner race.
Jim Tanner race. You gonna run some summer national races again this year?
Oh, probably. We'll probably float around in there. I like going to Brownstown last year. That wasn't too bad. Had a good time on the track down there. Just too bad them damn tractor tires got in the way.
Yeah, you had a hell of a time with them tractor tires.
Yeah, those tractor tires jump out and bite your ass every time.
I know. Almost every week.
What the hell? The gall of some tractor tires, I swear.
I know. Jesus Christ.
Jump out and get you.
So do you want to give a special thanks to any of your sponsors for the 2013 season?
Well, yes, I do, Terry. Thanks for the opportunity to give my sponsors a big plug here. Mays Electrical Contracting. They're my biggest sponsor, real good sponsor. Glad to have them on board. And Roach Construction. Jeff is a real good guy. Does good work. Suggest him to anybody. Formula 500 racing oil. Can't get any better oil than that.
No, you can't.
Especially for racing. Flessner Farms, the biggest sponsor I got. Can't do without that, I guess.
No.
And Dyer's Top Rods, Ace Motorsports, Mike Vallow and Vallow Speed Performance. I owe a lot of it to him too. He's what got me on the map in the sportsman's and winning, and good guy.
Gave him the confidence to go out there in his flat-out wheel this late model.
LG Seeds is stepping it up this year. We're gonna maybe do a farm progress show and have a car on display for them down there and have a good time. Be sure to come out and see us.
Daniel, you ever thought about going down to Florida at all? Maybe sometime in the future, racing?
I doubt it. Very, very doubtful. It's expensive and tear tires up. And ask Ryan Unsger how Florida goes for him first year out. Not too well. I doubt we'll be going to Florida.
On that note, we're going to have some of our cameras down in Florida. Our cameras are going to be in the Pro Tire and Automotive, Pontiac RV, Angus Valley, Freeman powered Bob Pierce modified of the Quiet Riot, Jeff Curl. We're looking forward to that. The Curlinator.
Curlinator.
We're looking forward to that, And it's going to be probably some really good footage, in my opinion. You think? What's your opinion? Do you think we're going to get good footage down there?
With Curl, you're always going to get some kind of good footage out of him. They don't call him the Quiet Riot for nothing.
No, they don't. February 16th, his race party is going to be going on, so we're going to have some videos there and have a little preview and stuff, for the fans to look at during the race party and watch. So make sure you head over, give a big support. And he's going to have the band Still Kicking, which, have you heard them?
I have.
They are
Awesome.
pretty, yeah, they are. They're a really good band.
About as good as watching Tater race.
That's not very good.
Well, actually, no, they're a lot better than that. They're exact opposite of watching Tater race. It is the exact opposite of a train wreck.
So the Pro Dirt Classic this year, they're moving it to late July, and it's going to be a two-day, 20,000 win World of Outlaws show. What are your thoughts about that, Daniel?
That is exactly what Fairbury needs to do. They need to get the big cars back. They need to up the money. 10,000 to win is still a big show like it was last year, but that's starting to be a thing of the past. $10,000. People are racing for $50,000 like the World and $100,000, and you're not going to attract the big guys anymore for $10,000 hardly. You need to up to 20,000. It's going to be really good for Fairbury. Fairbury can do a good job. Hopefully the weather holds out this time for the PDC, unlike the past 2 years. Weather holds out. We have a good race, good night. It's especially really tough for any local to make the show, but it's hard for a big name guy to make the show too. Fairbury has a lot to offer as far as the track goes, and fans are going to be packed and drunk, and it's going to be a good time.
So I want to say thanks, Daniel, for letting us come down here and film.
Well, I'd like to say thanks, Tater, for giving me the opportunity.
Get a little bit of
I feel like I'm somebody now. I've been on Tatervision.
yes, you have. Kind of a big deal, just so you know.
You are a big deal, Tater.
So we want to thank Daniel for letting us come down here and use his facility for this episode, and he's got to get going. He's got plans this evening.
With the lovely lady, Lindsay.
Yes. So I want to say, Daniel, thank you.
You're welcome, Tater, and 401.
Yep. We'll see him tomorrow at the Racing 401 Grand Prix, which will also be on Racing 401's Facebook page. So make sure you check out some footage from that. We're going to have some pretty big drivers there to race, dirt and asphalt. So make sure you check that out. Daniel, I'm going to say farewell for you tonight.
Farewell, Tater.
Have a good evening.
Go fast or suck.
Something else too I saw is Gary Cook Jr. is feeling better again. He kicked Cantor's ass again, and he plans on maybe racing a little bit this year. I saw that he was wanting to get back out in the routine of getting the car together. Saw his dad was putting the motor together, so I'm gonna wish him the best of luck, and hopefully that it's in remission and it does not rear its ugly head up again. And I wish him the best of luck in the 2013 season if he does end up racing. What the f***? There's wild animals running through the shop. Go bug him. Go get him. Go get him. That's right. That's right. Wrong person. Go attack. Yeah. No. Go bug him. No. Yeah, you want loving? No, you don't. Yeah, no, don't lick me. What the f***? Animals love me, I guess. Women do too. I'm just a sexy beast. Now we're going to go out to the Racing 401 Grand Prix in Melrose Park. I'm going to interview some of the top local drivers in the area that are going to be competing for a beer can trophy that I have not made yet.
Oh, you got to interview Tatervision.
Yeah.
Hell, do it after I'm in victory lane.
Tatervision.
Let's stop it here for a second. Do you see what I just did there? Never, ever, ever do that. This is a perfect example of what not to do in a go-kart. Why? Okay, let's see why here. Yeah, that's a perfect example why you never ever take your eyes off the road. What do you think, LeBron? Yeah, that's what I figured. Hope you guys enjoyed Tatervision. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Just so everybody knows, alcohol was consumed during the filming of this episode.